hopefully not taking about 5 hours like last time. I think I'll definitely end at a chapter break at the most, probably between investigation and mystery labyrinth. But anyway, we're still in chapter 0. Assuming the game ever wants to load. There we go. For I talk.
Hey.
Okay.
Say.
Yeah.
Alright, anything on this side I can investigate? Nope. I need my points for my level ups.
Well.
Wait.
I bet that was quite a long trip for you. Welcome to Kanai Ward.
Thanks.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocoa Head, right?
I am. And you are?
I'm Yaku Furio.
Let me guess, you're 25.
I was born and raised in Kanai Ward. Just a humble member of the WDO. I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, the only detective agency in Kanai Ward. My office welcomes you. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine. So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally. He managed to turn away the Peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
Or he's just a thorn in their
Really?
side.
He's clearly just some careless, middle-aged man. Oh, by the way, don't tell anyone about yours truly. You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
Oh boy.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Yeah, probably.
Now, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
So I forgot to promote on Twitter and Facebook.
Right.
Fancy.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It took a while to get through all the proceedings.
They practically interrogated you, right? Kanai Ward is completely shut off from the outside world. Communication devices such as cell phones are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either. Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone.
That seems like a
Thanks
hazard.
to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble. I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives.
Of course they do.
As a basic rule, never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kinda like mad dogs.
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
A hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they enter Kanai Ward. The result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch. He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise.
Didn't you say used as a disguise?
You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there. There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived, where Zilch's body was hidden. Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward and connect with the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform. With no master detectives left, you would be arrested as the only culprit. That was the plan.
They would go to such lengths?
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives. Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express, including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
Oh, I'll explain that later.
No, explain it now.
Anyway, let's leave this place. Wouldn't want to give the Peacekeepers any ideas.
It's raining.
Hey, you're right.
Raining? Is that some kind of code? Oh look, it's our 6th car. Why is that here?
Who's that guy? Beats me.
Wow, some guards you are. Also, had I known that was all that was left, I probably would have finished that in the last session.
I see, I see. Are you gonna remember all of this?
Alright, let's see how well I did. Excellent. Excellent. Great. Not bad. Wow. Several rank ups. Oh, that's the scroll one. See, that must have been the Shinigami puzzle I wasn't sure about. Huh. I'm surprised I had a C for... Oh well, I still got an S overall. Okay, you're not going to actually tell me the name of the next chapter until I save in it? Oh, the load times in this game are awful. How are we still in the prologue? Are you telling me this is still chapter 0?
There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town.
Is it a bar?
Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Come on, this way.
Anything to investigate?
You know,
Oh yeah. So chapter 0 and then prologue? What the hell? Clear out all these news. Sorry, sorry, not sorry, sorry, sorry. You suck. And the glossary is still bugged. I have 3 SP. Hmm. Grab that. Obviously, we'll equip it. Equip. Come on. I feel this is the best use of my skills so far. Didn't realize I could see these ahead of time.
the view of the city from here. Oh no, it's like we're always right at the brink of dawn. Although, thanks to them, the real dawn will never rise here.
You mean Amaterasu Corporation?
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city. None who wish to live in peace dare defy them. As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here. Open an umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling. You know what I mean, right?
Kinda.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute. The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Really?
I don't know what the WDO is thinking, but I don't want this town to change. It should stay the way it is. It deserves some peace and quiet. That's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of unsolved mysteries.
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells marking sunset.
So it's a city that's entirely the bad neighborhood.
Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping. However, we can't go punching the guy who's smiling. We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears before quietly slipping away. Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything. We're just detectives.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up. That look tells me exactly the kind of place Kanai Ward is, in a way words couldn't begin to describe.
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible geezer. But there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen death all the time.
Could it be because of this city?
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Huh? Something wrong? Is there something on my gorgeous face? Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so popular. And you'd be right.
The rain, it never stops. Does it rain often here?
Oh, this stuff? Fatalists would tell you that all rain must come to a stop. But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
That's going to be our final
For
mystery,
years?
isn't it?
Yeah, years. It started around, 3 years ago? Weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
A city where it's always raining. No wonder things are so dark and damp here.
The rain sure has changed things around here. Both the city and the people, too. Supposedly, there's something in the rain that messes with our bodies and the environment. But it's all hearsay. No one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
Kanai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking. You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But There's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way, and you'll be fine. Trust me, it's easier this way.
Is it?
Well, now that I finished showing you the town, let's head to the agency.
This place. There's a lot more to it than I thought.
And we're going to get to the bottom of all of it.
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist on every corner.
Really? I don't see any florists.
I didn't mean it literally. To me, nothing smells sweeter than the stench of death.
Ah,
The stench of
of
death?
course.
There are gruesome mysteries all over this place. It smells so lovely.
That sounds so ominous.
Hey! The elevator's here!
Right, coming.
I'm also guessing he sees Shinigami but is not saying anything.
Now then,
Yes.
I totally get it. It's fun to say no at least once when you get choices like this.
But breaking the fourth wall. The fact it gave me the option makes me want to double check that there's nothing else to investigate.
now then.
Yes.
This area is called Kamasaki District. It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Ganai Ward. In other words, it's a lively area.
The neon looks magical blurred in the rain. If there really is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of the scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic. Perhaps I'm from a city like this one. Or maybe, if you formed my mind into a shape, it looked like this place.
Okay. I don't think there's really anything to find here.
Hey, isn't it weird how it's not flooded, given how it's always raining here?
It looks like they have a good drainage system. See? There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there. Hey! There's a clown in the sewer staring at you!
But I don't float.
A clown!
Made you look!
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives. My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
Why do I feel like we're going to get
you've
to know
been
her?
working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I could change careers. I'm a WDO detective, after all.
I'm guessing it's a lifelong
Clients
commitment.
trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost pets.
What about unsolved mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh, interesting.
But now, things could be different since you're all here.
Who's all?
Huh? All?
Speaking of flooding.
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit stuffy moving forward.
Is your agency up ahead?
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work in a proper office in Kanai Ward.
Ugh, must we travel this nauseating path? I'm too blue-blooded for this.
The other master detectives are already waiting at the agency. You're the last to join us.
Other master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu. The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Kanai Ward. They covered their bases. Other master detectives arrived from routes besides the Amaterasu Express. Both official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
I see. So it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement.
Of course.
Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
That tragedy happened to others too.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made. But as a result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here. Each of you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Hearing Master get complimented really annoys me.
What?
Why?
I wonder what these surviving master detectives are like. So exciting, so mysterious.
And we're walking. We're walking. I'm not even in control of this. I can only control the camera.
Here we are.
Where's the agency?
It's right here.
Camouflage?
All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
Ah, submersion. A submarine.
This is the agency?
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
Welcome to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. What, you expected something a bit tidier? I guess I wouldn't call this place clean myself. But isn't it awesome? Our own submarine!
How did you afford that?
Is this really it? Our office is a sub?
You've been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
You look weird without your coat. Please put it back on. Why are you in a fireplace?
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Victory is mine. Pay up.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
Yeah. When you put it like that.
With my logic, anything is
I
possible.
already like these guys better than our first group.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
Says the guy smoking.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once, I win. And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
She ate some, didn't she?
Sure thing. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, don't eat those! We're using them to count! How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3? I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
It's all ruined.
Ladies and gentlemen, the saviors of Conroy Ward.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray. Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4. Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one? Wait, you're eating it right now!
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting. It is simply
Okay, now I'm
heavenly.
glad our previous party died.
Anyway, time to pay up.
Enough! I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling! You understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the Peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us.
You're in a submarine!
Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency, got it? Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member. Yuma Coco Head. A round of applause, please.
Okay, seriously, what kind of last name is Coco Head?
Nice to meet you all.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb. I wonder which one of them will die first. Him or me?
Hey, knock it off!
Maybe that'll be the
They
running
managed
gag.
to
Every
get past
chapter we
Amaterasu's
get
attacks.
a new
I'm
set
sure
of
they're all
detectives and they
amazing.
all die.
Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at
Halara.
Kanai Ward. The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Wait, who's the match boy?
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
A pleasure to meet you.
And the one inside the fireplace?
What, fireplace? But why there of all places?
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Right, now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
Sit down right here.
Yuma, do you like chocolate?
Yeah, a bit.
Did you know that chocolate grows on cacao trees? The sight of all those trees with their shining silver fruit must be so splendid.
Ah, now I know why I like
I
Clockford.
think the silver part is just
She's
the wrapper.
voiced by
Huh?
Xanath Hyun,
Does it not grow on the tree like this?
Haru Okimura.
Ah, I see. I thought I was peeling back its silvery husk. What a misunderstanding to make for an adventurer such as myself.
Adventurer?
Correct. I am an adventurer and a detective. It is nice to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too.
Double hooks.
I see.
What?
I keep wanting to skip ahead of the dialogue with the A, but that turns off the auto every time I do.
You purposely came over to talk to me? You're so kind, Yuma. Don't worry. They aren't avoiding me or anything. I prefer to be alone. A place like this gives me a sense of peace and quiet. someday.
Okay.
I have no idea what to say to him.
You and me both, Yuma.
This place.
Say,
What, nothing for the kitchenette? It's the head.
Yuma, I'm sure you're tired from your long journey. Go ahead and find a spot to sit.
After I've investigated everything.
Sure.
So you're the survivor from the Amaterasu Express massacre. You don't look like much.
it's thanks to yours truly. Otherwise, Master would have died right away.
Everyone on the train died besides you? That sucks. Had I been on the Amaterasu Express, I would have solved it before anything had gone down. Damn. Missed the chance to show off my superstar self.
This short stack is so arrogant. I hate his guts.
I like him, actually.
Right.
That's not the right way.
But I want to explore. Fine.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned. Well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers. So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
Huh? You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage! I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective! Oh, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous. All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them. If you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
I see. Got it.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
I'm just kidding around.
Here you are.
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually. But before that, there's something I need to verify first. Yuma, it's about you.
Huh? Me?
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... do you really have amnesia?
Huh? Amnesia?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Ah, then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
Huh? Fubuki, you too?
Indeed. I cannot remember what I had for breakfast. I cannot even recall how I got here.
I think you're just forgetful.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
So you really don't remember anything. I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the Death God.
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. Chief saved me in the end.
Well, you can work off your debt to me. So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
That's correct. Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO. And this outfit is definitely mine because it fits perfectly.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Huh? You know who I am?
I didn't just daydream in the park and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here. I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could. Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do. At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu Express. Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Desuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
That ability is top secret, so I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma. Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on the list.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is! I might finally get to learn about my past! So, who am I?
What am I?
The truth might surprise you, but among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Kokohead exists.
Say what?
What do you mean?
5 master detectives were summoned to the Amaterasu Express. That is an undisputable fact. But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in training?
That's you, Yuma.
Oh, so we're the intern.
Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
So, I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team. I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook! Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
Your lake is made.
I don't know if I can. I don't have any memories about cooking. Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live or my personal history?
It didn't have any details of the sort. You see, you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
I see.
You know, trainees are kind of like appetizers at a restaurant, don't you think? I guess that makes you the appetizer detective! Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a great detective.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Everyone starts off as a trainee. Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go. Though some are born rather gifted. Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities. No matter how smart they are or how dexterous their fingers, no surgeon dives straight into surgery. The same goes for master detectives. If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
Of course I do.
So, everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents, no exceptions. During that time, the agent's paranormal disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation. And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master detectives.
Like me. Plus, once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
By the way, not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives. There are regular detectives, like myself, who don't have fortes.
Oh, really?
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it still holds the same weight. A forte mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no matter how much effort they put in. But that doesn't mean they can't be a detective. Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their training.
So, is that my case as well? I don't think I have any special abilities.
There is no record about your forte. You could be like me and have no special powers.
I knew it.
Who cares about that? You've got me, Master.
Look, there's no need to be so down about having no forte of your own. That has nothing to do with whether you're a good detective or not. Even a kid or a delinquent can be a master detective if they're good at one thing. But detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before they're certified. So, in fact, you could say those without special abilities make better detectives.
Oh, you're just tooting your own horn, old man.
But being both a capable detective and a master detective would be even better. Such as myself.
You're tooting your own horn, too.
Anyway, whether you have an ability or not, the fact remains that you've been striving to be a detective.
So, I wanted to be a detective.
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive. You must be quite capable.
Yes.
I mean, master detectives were killed, but you managed to survive.
I'm not sure if that's right.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma. Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone yesterday's weather.
It was raining. It's always raining.
Oh, right.
Is she this dumb on purpose? I think she's putting on an act. Maybe she's a giant skink. It's boom kill time if you fall for her, Master.
I didn't do anything.
By the way, my agency treats both trainees and detectives as the same thing. To all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna steal your thunder. Got it?
Go ahead and try. Too bad for you, rookie. I'm gonna take all the medals.
I have no desire to compete.
You senior detectives sure are a handful. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
No, not really.
A call?
That's the direct line to the World Detective Organization. So, they're finally contacting us. All communication in Kanai Ward is shut out from the outside world, so that phone is rather special. And obviously, it's kept secret from the Amaterasu folk.
If they're contacting us, maybe they'll finally give us our orders.
Go ahead, rookie.
Huh? You want me to answer?
Why am I answering?
Master!
Hello, Nocturnal Detective Agency. Please state your business.
Good work, all of you. I assume everyone is present? So few of you survived. Far less than I anticipated, but considering who survived, this should suffice.
What the hell? Who's this grandpa? He acts like he's hot shit.
What beats me? I've never seen him before. My contact is usually someone totally different.
Perhaps he dialed the wrong number?
No, that's impossible. This is a direct line to the WDO. Who are you? Would you mind telling us your name?
A name. Unfortunately, I discarded my name long ago. Now, I simply go by Number 1. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Nope.
Number 1?
You're joking? Seriously? My sincerest apologies for my rude behavior.
I didn't expect number 1 himself to appear. This must be very serious business then.
Is he a big deal or something?
Number 1 is the top master detective, leader of the World Detective
Of course
Organization.
he is.
The top detective of the WDO?
He rarely ever shows himself. Thus, no one knows his true identity. He is only known among detectives as Number 1.
He's the top of the World Detective Organization?
It's just some old man.
Hey!
I am here to give those of you who arrived your instructions. There is a dangerous secret lurking here, which we refer to as Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
However, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret isn't a problem affecting only this city. There is a chance it relates to the ongoing great global mystery. Hence why I chose to deliver your orders directly. Move swiftly to investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Doing so will assist us in solving the great global mystery. That is all.
Huh? That's it? How about some clues?
Nope. Gotta find those on our
Why
own.
do you think you're there? If you're a detective, search for clues yourself. Providing any information beforehand will merely result in misconceptions.
Understood.
Do you recall the World Detective Organization's creed? A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I I heard that every single day during training. But it's not something you can easily put into practice.
Is that true, Master?
I don't remember at all.
Mysteries are the greatest threat to humanity. The WDO will not allow mysteries to go unsolved. They shall be eradicated with sagacious wit and indomitable will. We must guide the lost souls of victims to paradise in the name of truth. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
Hey, did you hear that? We got a direct order from #1. We play our cards right, we're guaranteed to get promoted. I'm hyped.
It isn't so simple. Just look at how much we sacrificed to get you here. Kanai Ward's ultimate secret must have something to do with Amaterasu Corporation. Which means we have to snoop on them. They're gonna wipe us out!
So it's a full-on war then. The WDO is serious.
War is awful. I myself am a pacifist.
Well, it's something we have to do from here on.
There you go again with your jokes.
Fubuki, were you listening?
Huh? I was. However, I was also lost in my own thoughts.
You weren't listening then!
So, Chief, any ideas about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
This place has so many secrets that I have no idea where to start. But one thing that comes to mind is this unending rain, I think.
He said that it has something to do with the great global mystery, too.
I have no clue what that is.
Well, for now, let's sneak into Amaterasu Corp and start gathering up info.
Don't you dare do anything dangerous like that. It's not like they're leaving secrets in easy-to-reach spots.
Well, then what are we supposed to do?
You really want to know? The right thing to do is absolutely nothing. Jeez. How did it end up like this?
Come on. You need to snap out of it, Chief.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Who would have guessed #1 would show up?
But we're going to be the all-important Master Detective.
Quietly into the river.
Are things really that bad?
Yeah, lives are at stake here. Danger is a daily occurrence in all of Kanai Ward.
I'm used to wagering my life like poker chips. It feels like my path.
Maybe for you, but I'm not that way. Who said I wanted that? I got it. Let's pretend like we didn't hear a thing. No, I know that's impossible. Given the sacrifices that were already made, the WDO can't back down now. I guess we have no choice.
Chief Yako.
Everything that goes down in this city is handled by the peacekeepers of Amaterasu Corporation. They simply fabricate or cover things up in whatever way's most convenient for them. In other words, the truth they're hiding may be connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Some of these cover-ups may be clues for unsolved mysteries then.
But there are tons of cases where they covered up the truth.
Then what we need to do is clear.
Huh?
Don't stare at me, dumbfounded rookie. We've got to crush each unsolved mystery one by one.
But all of them?
I suppose that's one way to solve whatever's going on.
Oh, fine. All right, listen up. Truth be told, I wish this day had never come. But part of me knew that it was inevitable. Our goal now is to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. We'll be up against Amaterasu Corporation. So please, be extremely careful. We don't know what these guys will do to interfere with us. That said, you all survived the deadly trip to get here, so I'm sure you're up to the challenge. We've been trapped in this rain for a long time now, but it's time to put an end to that. Please, help me save this city.
You heard him, Master. I love it. Things are getting interesting.
In the unending rain, through the winding neon cityscape, draped in my raincoat, I roam in search of my missing memories. What secrets lurk in this labyrinth of drainage pipes? We have yet to find the answer. The story of detectives
Who
facing
is
the
that?
darkness that enshrouds the truth is about to begin.
Oh, are we finally getting the opening in the second stream? So yeah, it looks like the ultimate end goal is finding the secret of Kung. We're going to solve everything else we come across along the way. I do not recognize most of these names. I do recognize Kanji though. Honestly, I am excited about more of the Mystery Labyrinth stuff. That was fun the first time. Oh, good. Prologue end. Does this mean we're finally in Chapter 1?
The faint sound of a ticking clock melts against the sound of rain.
midnight, the most ominous time.
Is that the timbre of water splashing a ship in the night? Or is it the sound of a wedge driven into the wheel of fate? Every time that vault's door closes, I search again for a reason to open it.
Nailman killings, that's right, we saw this in the tutorial images.
Got some nice sleep. No one's here yet? It's just about time, I think. And to be fair, their type are rarely on time anyway. Master detectives are all weirdos.
Of course they are.
Did you get a good night's sleep, Yuma?
Not really.
What? But I gave you time to rest at the office. Your brain won't work right without enough sleep. Be more like me. Even today, my mind is crystal clear, although it doesn't get much use.
To think that Master had to sleep on such a filthy sofa. The other Master detectives are staying at a hotel, right? That's no fair. I'm totally jealous. It's discrimination. They said detectives and trainees would be treated equally.
Yeah, why did we have to stay here?
For now, how about you wash your sleepy face? You can't work as a detective when your mind is hazy.
Can I kind of explore out here? Yes. Anything fun? It's a tiny ass bed for him.
If you want to wash your face, use the tap in the kitchen.
That all you have to say? Really? Okay.
Wow.
Master? Come on.
Huh?
Wait, why is there no sink in the bathroom?
He said I can't work as a detective if my mind is hazy. Why do I want to become one in the first place? It's not like I have any special powers. Is there a reason why? Even if there was, right now I have no reason to try being a detective. I'm only pretending to be one to regain my memories. Is it right for me to pursue this if that's my goal?
Master, there you go with that dumb poetic stuff again.
It's not dumb. This is important to me.
You better be careful. Whenever a detective sighs, a murder case occurs.
Like it wouldn't happen otherwise? I wish that was the case.
Wait a minute, Yuma. You're good at cooking, right? Can you make something for me?
Didn't we already go over this?
Huh? Right now?
Come on, man. I'm starving. Maybe if you do some expert cooking, it might rekindle your lost memories or something.
I guess so.
Right? So So get out breakfast. Thanks.
Wait, Chief! What should I do?
Give it a shot. Maybe your muscles will remember.
I guess I'll try. Alright, done. Let's take it to Chief Yako.
Somehow we did it.
Oh, this is looking pretty good.
God, I hope.
I should have let that play, but oh well.
Chief, breakfast is ready.
Hey, it smells nice. Let's see. What is this?
He's gone pale. I hope he isn't dead.
No way. Chief? Are you alright?
I thought I was a goner. Did you poison me?
Why would I do that? I can't believe you'd say that after all the trouble I went through making it.
Right. I basically forced you to make it. Sorry. Yuma, can you clean this up?
Oh, that went about as well as I expected.
I mean, I don't know what the chief expected, considering we talked about this last night.
Master, if you ever want to boom kill someone, you should just cook for them. I think it'd be the perfect crime.
What did my profile say I was good at cooking?
Forget about the cooking, Yuma. At least until you get your memories back.
Yeah, I figured.
Yesterday was such a surprise. I never thought there would be a directive from number 1.
To investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
But it's dangerous. Amaterasu Corp won't sit idly by and let it happen. It's big trouble, all right. Look, I'm not saying I've been idle up until now. I tried investigating Amaterasu several times regarding some unsolved mysteries. They get pissed, and I get a lecture bordering on torture. They even confiscated my office. And, well, here I am now.
Why didn't the World Detective Organization help you?
I asked a few times, but they always waved me off. Turns out there were other cases which were higher priorities. And besides, ever since Kanai Ward became isolated from the world, we haven't been able to exchange much info. They didn't quite get how bad the place has gotten.
But what made them investigate Kanai Ward to begin with?
The great global mystery must be a huge deal. Even number 1 is getting involved.
Hey, isn't number 1 coming here? I thought he was at the WDO's headquarters.
You think I'd know? Number 1 is being hunted by criminal syndicates all over the world. His location is kept top secret. That's why he almost never shows up in public. It's super rare even to glimpse him on a screen.
And yet...
If he's that amazing, that's all the more reason he should come here.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure that number 1 could solve this lickety-split. The rumors say that once he decides to solve a case, he'll do everything perfectly on his own until it's solved.
Perfectly on his own?
Didn't seem all that impressive to me.
Anyway, he's got his hands full on another case right now. He won't be able to leave that behind to visit Kanai Ward. We'll save our trump card for last. Until then, we'll add a few cards to our hand. That's why you all were called here. Wait, where are the others? At this rate, we'll never have enough hands. Jeez, everyone goes and does their own thing all the time.
It's like they're people.
How about using a cell phone? Even if you can't contact the outside world, it'd still be useful in times
We've
like
already
these.
discussed this. It's a dead zone.
And no good. Risks the peacekeepers wiretapping you.
Or that.
Okay, Yuma, you're getting your first job.
A job?
Go find the others.
Get the other detectives assembled. I've rented out a special room at a hotel in Kamasaki District. My guess is that they still haven't left the hotel yet. Each master detective is quirky in their own way.
So we've seen.
Listen, Yuma, your job is to convince them to get over here.
He says it's a job, but he just made you his errand boy.
Fine, I'll head to their hotel.
Thanks. Remember to avoid the peacekeepers' attention.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Icon within the districts on the Kanai Ward map. I wonder if there are side quests in this game. Meat bun.
So your commemorative first job is an errand. Are you sure about this, Mr. Trainee Detective?
It's better than hiding out on the sub. By the way, Shinigami, what do you know about number 1?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I was just
So
curious.
why are you suddenly so nervous?
Wait, you know something, don't you?
As if! Don't go thinking I know that geezer at all. I have standards, you know. Besides, what makes you think I know any humans personally? I mean, I'm a death god. The only people I need are dead.
I'm not.
Anyway, you should scope the city out while on your errand. Who knows? You might uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I don't think it's that simple.
Don't forget this stuff. Wow.
View area map. View area map. There's the station. View area map. That wasn't even a case. Talent, flair for negotiation. Dislikes debt, go figure. Birthday, October 1st, actually when 21st, okay. July 8th. June 10th. Likes exciting adventures, dislikes unexciting adventures. Dislikes living. Likes cigars. I think we're back. 20 minutes. 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 20 minutes least we have the mini-map now, so...
Look at that, Master!
What? Where?
There's something amazing over there! Go get it! Hurry! Come on.
Come on, you could do invisible walls better than that. Memory shard copper.
Is this a Shinigami figurine? Why is it here?
Don't worry your pretty little head about that. Stressing out about every teensy detail will make you go bald. But if you collect these figurines, you can get a peek at your memories, Master!
Wait, it'll cure my amnesia?
Nope. I'm afraid everything from before you came to Kanai Ward is still off limits.
Oh. What memories can I see then?
Your memories with all the detectives in Fuzzhead's agency. You guys talked about all sorts of stuff, right?
What did we talk about again?
See? You already forgot. You're completely hopeless, Master. If you want to know what you forgot about, then look for these figurines around the city.
Finding them seems pretty tough, but I'll give it a shot.
You can check all your recovered memories in the notebook. You know, the same place you check solution keys.
I think I understand. Maybe.
Right on! Thinking you maybe understand is perfect. Oh, there is one thing I should warn you about. You won't be able to check these memories while you're unable to move around freely or in a mystery labyrinth.
Got it.
Shinigami's Tutorial Corner! Master's got secret memories stashed away!
So they're just like little side bits. Oh, but they're worth quite a bit of points, so...
Master's got secret memories stashed away! Here's a hint!
There's 2 memory shards. Oh, I see. Oh, and each are a different color. Amethyst, gold, silver. And suddenly my throat tickled. Please tell me it's voiced.
Something wrong, Chief? What's with the big sigh?
Well, it's nothing, really. Since you arrived and we began investigating Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, it seems we're all tense every day. I think it's just getting to me a bit. I can't seem to find a way to feel all nice and relaxed.
I see.
Damn it all. I long for the days when things were so uneventful.
Before we came here, most of your work concerned infidelity and looking for lost pets, right?
Yup. I used to just stare out the window and check whether the occasional client's spouse was cheating or not. I'd tail the target, and sure enough, they'd be cheating. Then the missus would end up crying when I reported back. It was the same old story every day.
This may be rude of me, but that doesn't sound very fun. In fact, it sounds kind of boring.
Sure is. But you know what they say? Every job is equally important. Just because a job may look more glorious, doesn't mean it's better. Nothing wrong with plain old boring jobs. What's most important is whether you can be proud of what you do.
Look at Buzzhead trying to act all cool.
Huh? What's wrong? You felt quiet out of nowhere.
I just wasn't expecting that kind of stuff from you. I'm a bit moved.
Not expecting? What's your image of me anyway?
Sorry, but really, I'm impressed. You're right. All jobs are equally important. I'll make sure I keep that in mind.
Yeah, you do that. When you hang around master detectives a lot, you start to think you belong to a special class of people.
It's true. I hang out with them so much that I was starting to think I was on their level. I better be more careful about this.
I have a saying when it comes to my own work philosophy. Nothing beats a drink after a hard day's work.
I do hear that a lot.
Well, it's all bogus anyway. Any time is a good time for booze. A good drink is way better if you get to imbibe without having to work for it.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong? You're quiet again. Are you amazed by my grown-up philosophy?
No, not anymore.
I'm sorry, but I need to reconsider how impressed I was just now.
What? I can't believe you'd say that so fast.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown closer.
As long as he doesn't give me his underwear at the end of these, I'll be happy. Gotta investigate everything, gotta get all those points so I can get more skills.
This is...
I don't think I really explored up here. There's a wood. Well, there's a view, that's something.
That's...
Say,
That's true.
well,
Oh, come on, let me explore. Pupper? Let me pet the pupper. I'm going as fast as I can.
This place.
It's a bar. See? That's a proper
Yes.
invisible wall. Stop leaving these open areas I can't go to. Grab anything else with my 1 point? Might as well. I don't see why not. Hey, my evasion has gone up by 1.
Head up the stairs.
No, I thought I'd trip up them. Hello. Oh,
What was up with
goodbye.
that person?
They probably don't see outsiders that much. Come on, let's hurry up.
Right. Oh!
Garbage?
I get it.
What? Just drunk.
Where could it be?
I'm a pal. This place is very confusing. I want to explore all over before I proceed with the story.
Say,
No.
Ooh,
what's with that ugly cat?
ugly cat. Oh, it's kind of hard to see in all the neon. What? Also, mostly just looking for Shinigami statues. That appears to be on the other side.
Hey!
I'm sure.
Yeah, and isn't a clogged one kind of, bad?
There! That's the hotel!
Yeah, we'll get there in a bit.
Let's take a break. Master?
Huh?
Did they not bother telling me what my age was?
Come on.
We must destroy the rain machine.
Huh?
Go to the upper level in a minute.
Say,
That's true.
well,
Yeah, let's explore the upper level now.
this TV.
We know.
No.
Because they're not necessary anymore. Oh, that's a little rain charm. I thought that might have been a gold Shinigami or something. Suppose this way is blocked too, right? Probably. Master, where are you going? Blah, 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 blah.
That's true.
Well,
Wonder if that'll be important later. Oh wait, there was another level up I could explore.
This is...
Ring, 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 king, down, 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 the ring, king, tumbling down, down.
Well,
This'll probably be important later, too. Leave the sidewalk. Doesn't seem like there's really anything too noteworthy outside.
This is...
No. So I'm sure if I get sloppy and stop looking, that'll be where Shinigami's statue is hiding. It's a stepladder.
This is...
Oh my god, they actually are making that joke. Okay, I admit I was not expecting an Ace Attorney call out. Really, between there would have been a perfect place to hide a Shinigami. Or maybe they're not all spawned in yet. Maybe as I work with more detectives or something, more of them spawn in. I could be entirely wasting my time looking for them right now.
No.
There's an inside we need to explore. And a nap I need to take, apparently. Also, it's weird how things when people will despawn and then respawn while I'm walking. Squeaky chair. Because construction just likes to be there to say, fuck you. Shinigami.
Master?
But I want to get on the platform. Maybe we have the chance to explore that later. Open the door, thank you. Well, I am running, but a faster run would be nice. I'm stopping thinking I have to hit A, but that's not what I need to do. Too many games recently with different transition things. Finished Final Fantasy 16 where half the time I did have to hit a button to open a door or something. Ah, okay. Oh, that's just Shinigami floating around.
This looks like a dead end.
Huh?
Ew.
Blech.
Yeah, you're just going to yell at me if I go further down that way. Go that way. Alright, let's go in this stinking hotel. So much more to investigate.
Pardon me. You're not from Kanai Ward, are you?
No, I'm not. How did you
Because you
know?
came into a hotel.
I do work at a hotel after all. I can tell from how a guest behaves. I don't know your circumstances, but it's rare to have guests from outside Kanai Ward. Patronage has plunged since Kanai Ward secluded itself from the world 3 years ago. Frankly, we've had little to do. It's not as if we can just relocate somewhere else. I wonder how long this will go on for.
Till I
My
solve the
apologies.
mystery.
I shouldn't complain in front of a guest.
Why did Kanai Ward cut itself off from the rest of the world? Does it have to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Most likely.
Hey, let's ask him about it.
Why did Kanai Ward close itself off from the world?
It was the will of Amaterasu Corporation. There's no other reason. It seems we common folk don't have a right to know. I don't understand why the unified government permitted it. I have no complaints about Amaterasu. Amaterasu Corporation subsidizes the hotel, so besides the boredom from all our free time, we have no complaints.
Sounds like Amaterasu Corp unilaterally closed the borders. If that's the case, they've got huge political power.
That's some nice information you got.
Corporation with
Another
huge
step
power.
towards
Peak
solving
fiction
Conai
right
Ward's
there.
ultimate secret.
I don't know about that.
Only 5 points for that? Really? Moving on.
You look so weird.
Welcome to the Sun and Moon Hotel. Although, you can't see the sun or moon from Conai Ward anymore.
I heard there are agents from the Nocturnal Detective Agencies staying here?
I'm sorry, but due to regulations, we cannot disclose lodging information about our guests.
Well then, may I leave a message instead?
Pretty standard practice.
In that case,
is my
please fill out the
understanding.
required sections of this documentation and present your identification.
Identification? Never mind. Maybe some other time.
For the identification parts.
Excuse me, but we've had a guest living underneath the piano for the past few days. Is that someone you know?
Unfortunately.
It's like having a stray cat. It's not really a problem, though, since we don't have any other guests.
Under the piano?
Yep. He's certainly under that piano.
This is...
Oh,
Doesn't look like I can go up, so the rest have to be down here somewhere.
What, Vivia?
Oh, Yuma. Good morning.
Good morning? What are you doing here?
Huh? I'm reading a book. The story I'm reading is about a boy building a sandcastle on a lake shore with a girl he just met. Many days pass, and the sandcastle still isn't complete. For some reason, it disappears the day after it's made. The protagonist believes there's a reason why that happens. He believes the girl has been secretly destroying the sandcastles at night. So he stays on lookout at night on the lake. And just as he thought, the girl appears. As expected, she destroys the sandcastle and returns home.
He sleepwalks.
The protagonist wonders why she'd do such a thing. Yuma, what do you believe her motive is?
Huh? Maybe she likes the protagonist.
I see. If she continues to destroy the sandcastle, the protagonist will return to rebuild it. And they can stay together, as long as they continue to build the sandcastle. It's rather clumsy, but quite a laudable effort by the girl. She could just ask him to come again tomorrow instead.
Yeah, that's too
That
direct.
solution is quite romantic. It's very like you to say that, Yuma.
So what's the real reason?
The real reason? It doesn't say anything about that. You must imagine the girl's reasoning for yourself. That's what stories are all about. Just as you brought up this question, the protagonist also tries to find the truth by chasing after the girl. But he loses sight of her in the darkness. However, it's a singular path with no other way to go. Normally, it'd be impossible to lose sight of someone there. The moonlight shines over the lake at the end of the path. And there, at the lake, the protagonist notices something. The sight of the girl facing away from him, disappearing into the lake.
Huh?
The protagonist recalls a story about a girl who drowned at the lake years ago. Almost like a long forgotten memory. He checks old newspapers and finds a picture of her. In the photo, she looks like she's smiling directly at him. Isn't it beautiful?
This guy probably has no friends.
By the way, Vivia, Chief Yako asked for you at the office.
Oh, is it that time already? Tell the chief I'll be there.
All right.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Just look at him. He has zero intention of getting up.
Oh, also, do you know where the others are?
Maybe the restaurant? They should still be eating breakfast right now.
The restaurant. Got it. I'll check it out.
I want to die someday.
Please stop that. And we'll grab them next time. We're going to end with more of the gumshoe gaps. Or I guess... Oh, okay, I have to view it to see it. So there must be a particular order you have to see it in.
I'm back! Huh? What happened?
Oh, Yuma. I'm done for.
Seriously, what happened?
Well, Yasuhiko and Halara got into a fight while gambling. You know how stubborn those two are. I tried to calm them down, but things got out of hand. I didn't know what to do. But then, Fubuki showed up. And she started shouting for them to quit fighting. She jumped right in. And things just descended into chaos.
I think I get the picture.
In the end, those two made up just so they wouldn't have to deal with the situation. They'll never listen to a thing I say. I'm not sure I can lead these monsters. Maybe I'm not cut out to be boss here.
That's not true. You're doing great, Chief.
Me? Great? What have I done that's great?
What? Well... How do I put this? I think everyone is able to smile thanks to you. Working under your supervision keeps everybody cheerful.
So I'm nothing better than a mood setter. If any of you bought a puppy, I'd be unemployed.
Now he's totally sulking.
Oh, what else is the Chief great at? Anyway, you're great!
What do you mean?
I don't have the right words, but I think you're great in your own way, Chief.
Sounds a bit forced. Still, thanks. All I needed was a good laugh to feel better about everything. Well then, I'll continue being the boss for now.
Looks like he finally cheered up.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that reminds me. There's something I want to ask you.
What's up?
It's about my memories. At this rate, I worry I won't remember anything. So I was hoping we could make, like, a mission plan, or at least a list of things I could try to jog my memory.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but handling stuff like that is way out of my league.
Huh?
Never mind that. Feeling down got me hungry. Hey, did you buy a meat bun for me? I hope you didn't forget the mustard.
I know he's not a bad person, but still... Maybe he really isn't fit to be in charge.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
Why does this loading suck?
Hey, Yuma, can I ask you for a favor?
Huh? What is it?
How do I put this?
Why the hesitancy? That's not like you, Chief.
Right. We're pals after all.
Yeah.
Then I'll say it. Well, will you lend me some money?
No.
Huh? Why? You said we're pals!
I did, but I don't have any money. You can't draw blood from a stone.
I heard kids these days have lots in savings.
Why do you even need any money? You should have more than I do.
Well, I've been drinking more recently, so my living expenses have been stretched thin.
That sounds like
Isn't that your own fault then?
Sheesh. My employees are so heartless. I wish some super profitable job would fall into my lap. If only I had a master detective's abilities, I could easily make some cash.
Yeah, I feel the same way. A master detective could make a ton of money if they use their powers for profit.
There's probably
Right?
something against
I wonder why these guys
that.
just work as detectives. I don't understand it one bit.
Speaking of, you've met a bunch of master detectives, haven't you, Chief?
Hmm? Yeah, I sure have.
Have you seen any particularly amazing abilities? I'm curious about what other kinds of master detectives are out there.
Amazing abilities, huh? Well, to me, they were all amazing, since I don't have any myself. But among them all, the one that really freaked me out was the ability to hear the culprit's inner voice.
Huh? Wouldn't that make them unstoppable as a detective?
Yeah, it's considered the all-time ace up the WDO sleeve. Seeing it with my own eyes sure made me feel depressed. Can I really call myself a detective when there's a monster like that doing this job?
Right. It makes me feel unsure myself. In fact, it brings me down whenever I compare myself to everyone here.
There's no point in developing an inferiority complex just because you don't have any abilities. People just gotta play with the cards they're dealt. Even if you're dealt a terrible hand, sometimes, just sometimes, you can manifest the power of the Joker card.
Persona! Oh wait,
But
wrong game
having
again.
no forte is like not even being dealt a hand.
That's not true. There's stuff you can do because you don't have one.
Is that really true?
Yeah, trust my many years of experience. I'm sure of it.
Well, do you have an example?
I think it's better you figure it out for yourself. Yeah? What do you think?
Think about it. What can you do without any abilities?
I'm going to guess that one.
I know how regular people feel?
Yeah, that's it. Although if you had the ability to read minds, you could understand people's feelings and use it for information. But you'd never be able to join them among the have-nots. To be the same as the vast majority of people is a powerful tool for a detective. That's why there's no need to feel down, even if you don't have any special powers.
Right, I'll keep that in mind. Chief, sometimes you say some really profound things.
Sometimes? What's that supposed to mean?
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
Why does it take so much time to load? Probably because it has to load in that entire map. But this is where I will call it for tonight. Still looking forward to playing more of this, and might get back into some more of it tomorrow. So